What do you say to that American who's getting laid off, who knows he has to compete against someone who will do his job for 10 to 15 bucks an hour? What is the actual route to success? What is the route to a American man, leader, husband, father? What does that look like over the next 10 years?
Man, I gotta tell you, it's going to be tough, and it's hard to hear that too, because I know there's a lot of families here in the U.S. I can only think of like also my veteran community. I got my uniform hanging up here. I work with a ton of veterans. I mean, we've worked with over 10,000 veterans over the last 10 years. So, I mean, I know a lot of those guys are coming out, and the government, their systems and their softwares and, their CRMs, whatever you want to call them, are so behind the ball and outdated. Yet, so they're coming in with really no skills. I mean, dude, short story. When I was getting out the Navy, I had to go through a class called TAPS. It's a week-long class. Every military active duty person that's getting out goes through this class TAPS. And what they do for a week is they teach you how to apply for a job, write a resume, create a LinkedIn profile, make sure all your information's on there, just getting you ready for the civilian work sector. Right. And dude, going through that, it's so outdated. The most advanced thing that was in there was just mentioning LinkedIn.
Oh my goodness.
to me, and by then, dude, I was already doing 6 figures a month, active duty, still serving, showing up to my uniform every day. But anyway, yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys, that's why I served that community so much in my consulting company, because I saw a need for them, to transition into the online space. Right. So obviously the internet is not a luxury anymore. It's a necessity. AI might have been a luxury in early 2023. Now it's a necessity. Like, you need to not be thinking about, oh, if I use AI, it's like me driving a Rolls Royce. No, it's like it's getting to the point where it's like you're driving a Toyota, right? But it's not there yet. There's still so many people that haven't fully adopted, right? So yeah, dude, and here's the thing, dude, I've probably worked with over a couple hundred people overseas, over the last 10 years. And yeah, you can get laborers and people to do amazing work, graphics, web design, HTML, JSON, like all kinds of stuff overseas for a fraction of what you would pay here in the States. So I think, Americans, knowing that's already a mentality here, right? Because we're all trying to cut costs. Being in business is expensive. There's a massive fee into being in business. And then if you tack on advertising, you tack on, payroll, all the things, we're trying to figure out how to save as much money as possible and maximize profits, but still take care of people at the same time. So if you want to be valuable here in the United States, you really got to get in a company and say, how can I increase the bottom line here? Right? I need to make 30, 40, $50 an hour, or whatever it is that I need to make per hour to take care of my family. If I'm making this money, how can I bring more value to this company? Not just, set up their website, not just do this and that, but how do I have a direct tie to their bottom line? I think, businesses, service-based businesses, anything that you do, even if it's simple as creating a logo, how is that going to increase the bottom line? People are really afraid to talk about money, to talk about growth. They just want to, collect their fee, provide their service, whatever it is. But we're looking for, how are you going to help me make more money at the end of the day? That's the most valuable thing. Like, if you look at the most valuable things that people pay the most money for, it's usually one of these 3 things. Is it going to help me make more money? Is it going to help me get a 6-pack abs? Is it going to help me have better sex with my wife, or even save my marriage? Right? So health, fitness, and wealth are really the 3 main pillars in anything that we're looking to spend a lot of money in, if it has a direct correlation on improving that sector of our life. So, and that's why you see also, man, I think every single day there's like 100 new millionaires or something in the United States. Like, every single day we're printing millionaires, right? And it's because people get it. People are tapping into the online digital economy, but it has shifted. It's shifted. First it was the internet, then it was social media. Now it's AI. That's how I see it. Like, if you were buying .com websites back in 2000 and you stayed in the game the last 25 years, you should be rich today, right? If you got into the internet at its hype, or I'm sorry, the social media at its hype with Facebook in 2010 to 2015, which is where I first started. I've been running ads on Facebook since clicks were cool. Like, that's how long. You can't optimize ads for clicks anymore. What does it care about? Conversions, sales conversions. Is this campaign making me money or not? If it's making me money, spend more money on it. If it's not making money, cut the campaign. Let's launch a new campaign. So now it's AI, right? That's the next thing. So you got to figure out how to be valuable here in the US to these companies that want to maximize profits. If you can do it in the health and wellness space, great. If you can help people save their marriages, personal development's really big as well. People know they need to be speaking about themselves better, developing a better mindset for success. Those are all great areas, I think. But yeah, it's going to be hard to compete with, overseas and AI unless you're adopting those strategies and improving bottom lines for people's life and making their life better here in the US.